to Biocellular. I am Shivam, your companion to biology. In our previous videos, we have already studied about microsporogenesis and megasporogenesis. In this video, we are going to talk about double fertilization in plants. Fertilization means the fusion of male and female gametes to form the zygote. So let us see how the male and the female gametes are going to get fertilized. We already know that the male gametes are produced in the pollen grains and the female gametes are produced in the embryo sac, inside the ovule, inside the ovary. So how are these male gametes going to reach the female gametes? It's a very long journey. Let us see how this journey takes place. Now, once the pollen grain is received by the stigma recognizes the pollen grain. Now we know pollen grain has an outer hard layer called as the exine, which is made up of sporopollenin, which is continued by an inner layer called as intine, and inside the intine we will have plasma membrane, cytoplasm, we have the vegetative nucleus and we have the generative nucleus. Now we saw in majority of angiosperms, that is 60% of angiosperms, the pollen grains are shed in this stage. This is a binucleated stage. Yes. Once the pollen grain reaches the stigma, these generative nucleus divides again to form two male gametes. You can see here we have two male gametes. Exactly. Now what happens? How does the pollen tube is formed? The vegetative nucleus begins to move to one of the poles of the pollen grain. Now this vegetative nucleus begins to push the cytoplasm out of the pollen grain through one of the germ pores. This pushing by the vegetative nucleus causes the formation of pollen tube. Okay, now the vegetative nucleus is no more called as vegetative nucleus, it is called as the tube nucleus. Along with the tube nucleus, the pollen tube is grown inside the style of the flower, and along with the growing pollen tube, the male gametes are carried towards the ovary. Now, see, this is how gradually the pollen tube is formed. Finally, the pollen tube reaches the ovary, the ovule. Now we saw already the structure of an ovule. Okay, inside the ovule, like we saw that ovule has two outer coverings called the integuments, then the nucellus. Okay, let us mark them. These are the two integuments, outer integument and inner integument. Then we have a layer nucellus, and inside we have the embryo sac. Now, what is going to happen here? The pollen tube reaches the ovary. The pollen tube enters the ovule through the micropylar end. We have a micropyle, that is an opening. This opening is for the entry of the pollen tube itself. Okay. Now who is going to guide the entry of the pollen tube? Inside the embryo sac, the synergids. Okay, the synergids present at the micropylar end guides the entry of the pollen tube inside the embryo sac. The synergids have something. They have filiform apparatus. Okay, filiform means finger-like. Okay, this finger-like apparatus or this finger-like projections in the synergids help to guide the entry of pollen tube inside the embryo sac. Okay, and this is our egg cell, which is haploid. The two male gametes. Okay, out of the two male gametes, one male gamete is going to fuse with the egg cell. It is going to fuse with the egg cell. And another male gamete is going to fuse with the secondary nucleus. This is the secondary nucleus. Okay. Now, when one of the male gametes fuses with the egg cell, the process is called as syngamy. Because here, two nuclei, syn means two, gamy means fusion. Two nuclei are getting fused. So, syngamy is going to result in the formation of zygote. Okay, here we will have a zygote, that is diploid 2n. Very good. So, what is going to happen with the other male gamete that is fusing with the secondary nucleus? Okay, secondary nucleus have two nuclei in them. So, I can say n plus the n from the male gamete. They are going to form a 3n structure. Okay. Since three nuclei are getting fused, this process Okay, this process you have to keep in mind is called as triple fusion. Okay, triple fusion, wherein the secondary nucleus fuses with the male gamete to form primary endosperm nucleus. What is formed? PEN, primary endosperm nucleus. Now, the zygote will further divide mitotically multiple times to form the embryo. That is a different process called as embryogenesis. We are going to talk about embryogenesis in another video. Also, the PEN, which is primary endosperm nucleus, divides to form the endosperm. Endosperm is going to nourish the growing embryo. So this is the entire process of double fertilization. Why do we call it double fertilization? Because two fusions are taking place. Number one, syngamy, and number two, triple fusion. In syngamy, let me summarize. In syngamy, one of the male gametes is fertilizing with the egg cell, and in triple fusion, other male gamete is fertilizing with the secondary nucleus. That's why this process is called as double fertilization. This is the entire process of double fertilization. I hope you have understood everything very well. But if you still have any doubts, you can definitely mention in the comments. If you like this video, do hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.